Morning students, today we are going to discuss the topic of your financial management, that is capital budgeting. As I have already told you that there are four decisions involved in your financial management. One is your financing, second is the investing, third is your working capital, and the fourth one is your dividend decisions. Out of that, if we are talking about investing decisions consist your capital budgeting decisions. Now, this is very important from any type of business that you are having, because before launching any type of product or any type of proposal in the market, the entrepreneur, the MDs or the top level executive wants to know what is the successful rate of this particular project. For that purpose, they have to make such different types of R&D in which they just want to know what will be their expected cash inflows, what is their expected cash outflows. The combination of these two, they just want to calculate whether any proposal is successful in the market or not. Whenever we are talking about capital budgeting, now if we are separating, if we are differentiating these two terms, these are two things. Number one, capital plus budget of capital. These are two things that we are talking about. Capital means it includes your capital expenditure. What is the purpose of capital expenditure? Capital expenditure means the expenses incurred for the acquisition of any type of fixed assets. Acquisition of any type of fixed assets. Whatever the fixed assets that we are involving, if we are purchasing any land, if we are making an investment in any type of proposal, these are always known as capital expenditure. As in your earlier classes, we have already studied what is the difference between revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. If we are talking about capital expenditure, the amount that is being spent for purchasing any assets, launching any new project is known as your capital expenditure. And budgeting of capital means how to get maximum utilization of capital expenditure or any type of fixed assets. It also covers your risk analysis. Therefore, it is known as your capital budgeting. Remember one thing, capital budgeting decisions are always irreversible. Irreversible means these decisions once have taken cannot be taken back. जो डिसीजन एक बार ले लिया उसको हम रिवर्स नहीं कर सकते. Why? Because it is not possible once the land has been purchased, the machinery has been purchased, the other things whatever we are going to do for a particular purpose that has already been initiated, we can't take back that decisions. Why is it not possible? Because in case of your capital budgeting decisions, we can say कि these are heavy amount of expenditure. These are not done on a recurring basis. These are always non-recurring basis. Therefore, these decisions are irreversible. Many times the question has been asked in the examination whether these decisions are reversible or irreversible. These are always irreversible decisions. Now, in capital budgeting, what we are going to study, if you are talking about the contents, how will we divide the contents in case of your capital budgeting? First of all, the major work consists in the estimation of cash flows. Estimation of cash flows. Then methods of capital budgeting. That is also known as, you can say, technique of capital budgeting. And the third one is your evaluation of techniques.